everybody, a warm welcome to my channel Vatsalyam. If you are a first time viewer, welcome to this channel. I hope you will be able to connect to this reading, and if you do like, share and subscribe the channel. And if you're already a member of Vatsalyam family, welcome back. Your support, your love is precious to me. So the reading is about what is the bond that you share with your children or your child. And if you do not have children, but there is someone who is just like a child to you, then also you can watch this reading. So the reading has been divided into 3 parts. The bond that you share with your children, what are the messages or thoughts that your children have for you, but they are unable to communicate or you are unable to understand. And the last part will be, what is the guidance that can help you to strengthen your bond with your child or your children. Before shuffling the cards and taking out the cards, I did a little meditation on the pictures, and there are channel messages that I received for each group, so that I will be sharing at the end. I hope you are able to make a connect with this reading and utilize the guidance that universe is conveying to you through this reading. Do not forget, it's a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave rest for others. The timestamps are in the description box. You can directly go on to your reading. Thank you for joining this reading. Welcome group 1. So we will see what kind of bond do you share with your children or your child, or someone whom you, if you don't have a child or children, but you consider someone as your own child. Let us see what kind of bond currently you are having with them, and then we will see what messages or thoughts your children have for you and what guidance is coming your way so that you can strengthen your bond with your children. So we'll first start with, what is your bond currently? 5 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse, 3 of Swords, and 7 of Pentacles. So the cards do not give me a very pleasant feeling currently. I feel that the current bond between you and your child or your children is not a very not a very healthy bond. Either your children are hesitant to communicate their feelings, their thoughts, their emotions to you. Maybe they're fearing that you will misunderstand them, or there is somebody who influences you more, which your children know, and they know that you will be misunderstood by them. Or there are clashes and disputes between generations, as we can say, between your child, whatever your child wants to do, whatever your child wants to go, but somewhere you take your life experiences and you want to warn them of the difficulties they can face or the consequences that you can see but they can't. So somewhere there is a clash of thoughts as well here, but definitely there is a communication gap that is between you and your child here. 10 of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that there is a lack of happiness, peace, harmony, togetherness in the family. Maybe you all are living together under one roof, but you are all living like an individual and not like a family. And that is something that is missing in your life right now. 3 of Swords definitely shows me the energy of heartbreak. Time and again, maybe you have been very harsh on your children, have told them certain words, certain things that have really put them down, that has pulled their confidence down, that has made them little underconfident, have made them realize that they are just good for nothing. Or it is you who is heartbroken in a way where your children have not been able to be up to your expectations, conduct them in a way which you always wanted them to. Or there is involvement of a third person who often brings a dispute between you and your children. So somewhere there is a heartbreak which is there in you as well as your child, I would say. Seven of Pentacles. Yes, you all have been working hard for building up a relationship amongst yourselves, but yet there is something or the other that is missing in the relationship, and you are unable to achieve that peace and harmony, and somewhere it does disappoint you or your children here. So this disappointing energy also stands between your relationships here. Let us see what is it that your children want to communicate or share with you but have not been able to do so. You have the card of Blessed, and we have the card of King of Wands. So here your children do understand that yes, they are blessed to be in a family where the needs are being fulfilled. Yes, they are blessed to have parents who are there for them. But they also want the blessing to turn into a happy family. This they miss. They miss being, pampered a lot, or being in the space that belongs to them. Their house, it is theirs, and that feeling doesn't come to them. That openness, that belongingness doesn't come to them. But yes, they do understand that they are blessed to have parents, whereas many children do not have parents as well. So they do feel that blessing in their life. With King of Wands, they have this feeling that they want a family where they can feel protected, where they feel secured, where they can say, yes, this is my space where I would love to come back again and again. They want to see you as their role model, where they can see you taking wise decisions, where they can see you taking actions when they are actually required to be taken in life, and not, just acting immaturely in front of them. For them, they want you to lead their path, their journey as well, so that they can follow your footsteps and grow wiser and grow abundant, grow successful. But they are unable to communicate this because of the differences that are more prominent in your life, more dominant in your life right now. Guidance coming your way where you can improve your relationships, strengthen your bond. So we have both the guidance coming from Queens and from the Lord Krishna. So here Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. Both are queen energies, feminine energies. Maybe masculine energy in your house environment is more dominant and prominent. It could be either from the mother's side or the father's side, or both. But here your children do want to have a more sensitive, more empathetic, more nurturing energy, where they can feel loved, where they can feel that yes, they are being cared for, they are being nurtured, their thoughts are being nurtured into the right direction, their roots are being grounded, are made so firm that yes, they can grow into a matured, a wiser, and a more confident person. They want you to take stands in your life where where they can see you playing different roles, where you have to be firm, you are firm, where you have to be gentle and softer, you're being gentle and softer, where you need to take decisions, logically you're taking logically, where you are taking decisions emotionally, you're taking emotionally. So somewhere this guidance is coming towards you to bring out more of your feminine energy, so that the bond of between you and your children can be nurtured with love, care, protection. Here Lord Krishna is also giving you the message of protection, that you need to create that environment where your children do feel they are protected. Their thoughts, their emotions, they feel protected. Whatever they want to do, they are able to convey it openly without any fear. So that secured environment you have to create for them. The next guidance is do not provoke negativity. So as I told you, maybe you have been saying certain words, certain things to your children that provoke them to become more negative in their actions, in their thoughts, in their behaviors. So here you need to make a correction on that, so that as parents you can groom your children to become more positive in their thought process, in their behavior, so that they become more positive souls in the future. So this was your guidance. I hope this reading has helped you and you will use this guidance to nurture your bond between you and your children. Thank you for joining me. Sorry, I forgot to share this channeled message when I was meditating for your group. This is the message that I received. Connecting with your inner child will help you connect better with your child or children. At times, we forget that we all have a child within whose energies we need to utilize to bring peace and that playfulness into our lives. So maybe this is the reason also why you connected to this picture, because it has a game that is happening between parents and children. So maybe that inner child you need to connect with, so that once you connect with that innocence, that pure energy, you will be able to understand the innocence and purity of your children, their thoughts and emotions. Thank you. Welcome group 2. Let us see what is the current bonding that you have with your children or your child, or someone, if you don't have children but you consider someone as your own child. Let us see what kind of bonding you share with them. Then we will see what messages your children have for you that they are unable to communicate or you are unable to understand it, and guidance how you can enhance your relationship, your bond with your child or your children. I have a channel message as well, which I received while I was meditating on the picture. So let us first begin with what is the bonding that you share with your children. Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups, King of Swords, and we have Seven of Wands. So here definitely communication is something that I can see is there. Communication, either there is a communication gap between you and your children, things are not being conveyed clearly at the right time, and or there is communication but it is majorly happening from one side, from a parent side. That could be a dominant communication and assertive communication which keeps happening, where there is a lot of direction being given, where decisions are taken on behalf of your children, where you are being more assertive rather than listening to what your child also wants to share. So somewhere communication is something that is lacking between the two of you. Definitely honesty is something that you expect from your children, and you want an honest communication to take place between you and your children. You yourself try to be wise. Sorry, see, I have a throat problem currently which says that yes, communications have to be worked on. So here somewhere honesty is something that you emphasize, and something your children might be fearing to share if they've committed something, and they feel that if we become honest in sharing, how are you going to react? So there also that communication gap does occur. For some of you, yes, there is love that you have for your children. We all have that, and your children also love you. But somewhere the way of exchanging that love, that way of showing that love is not coming across in a balanced way. Your children might be, under some kind of bondage of not expressing actually how they want to. Maybe there is a lack of hugging each other a lot. Maybe there is a lack of sitting together and sharing how the day was, and how exactly I felt, or I had a fight with so and so friend, or this is something I didn't like. Maybe those communications are lacking, and somewhere you or your children must be undergoing some kind of digestive issues as well, because those are the energies we store within us. When we are unable to communicate, it stores within us. You try and create a boundary for your children where you can keep them protected, but yes, at times they are unable to understand that boundary, and that is where they can be under this influence that we are under restrictions. So you need to think wisely how and when those boundaries are actually required. Are your children ready enough to understand those boundaries, the meaning of those boundaries that you create for them? You work hard for them, your children love you, but yes, you need to create a balance in the communication, your gestures, how you share with your children. Let us see what message your children have for you. All that glitters, and we have 7 of Pentacles, and we have the Temperance. So here, all that glitters, maybe some of you have a tendency of comparing your children with others, and somewhere your children want to tell you that all that glitters is not gold. I also work hard. Maybe the other person has just performed well, but that understanding of that subject is not there, whereas I have that understanding. You need to look at me from a broader perspective. You have to just remove that glittery surface, and then you will be able to see the true self, who I am. I really work hard, I am honest, and I do everything that can make you happy, that can make you proud. But somewhere you don't feel that happiness, that you don't feel proud of me. Your child really needs your encouragement. The child really wants you to look beyond who he or she is and what actually they are doing. They want that there should be a balance in your the bond that you share. Sometimes you listen to them and agree to their thoughts, sometimes they listen and agree to your thoughts, and together you find a common way. So they want that you should not only give them a decision or direct their life, but be a part of taking decisions together, so that you can mix your wisdom into their thought process, and together a beautiful path you can come to. This is what they want, a balance in your relationships, a balance in your communication, a mixing of your thoughts and their thoughts. And this is something they want to communicate to you. What guidance is coming your way? We have the card of 3 of Cups, Tower. From Lord Krishna, we have be open and time to relax. So somewhere there is some kind of strictness, that boundaries that I told you, you might be feeling, your children might be feeling. But here you are being guided to become, to make your life lighter, more happier, celebrating every little occasion, even celebrating without an occasion. Celebrations don't have to be only party. It could be just sitting together. It could be just laughing out, just playing a game of chess, playing a game of Ludo, something that binds the entire family together. So here you are being guided to create those moments in your life where there can be celebrations, where your children also learn that yes, life is all about celebrating each and every moment that we live, each and every achievement. Even if there is a failure, we are celebrating it because we are learning something from that. So this light atmosphere is something that you are being guided to create in your home. Tower card. At times we do have unexpected events happening in our life, but how do we handle them? Maybe you are handling them in a very rough way, where you get impulsive, and that anger comes on to your children or your family. Here you are being guided to calm yourself, take deep breaths, think about the situation wisely and how you can come out of it. So here you are being guided to calm yourself so that it does not affect the family as such. Krishna ji has message for you, be open. So yes, when you're talking to your children, when there is communication, interactions happening, you need to be flexible. When you sit down, you have to be with an open mind, so that you're able to understand what your children are actually conveying to you. From where is this thought coming and how you can help them. So you have to be open in your actions, have to be open in your perceiving their interactions, and we have time to relax. So not taking everything too seriously, not always feeling insecure about life, not always feeling that yes, life has to only go this way, but just relax yourself so that that energy spreads out everywhere and you are able to uh, connect with that free spirit with your children here. While I was meditating on the picture, I also felt that somewhere you don't treat your children as individuals. You treat them as they are young, they won't understand, they haven't seen life as much as we have seen. But once you start treating them as individuals, you will understand that yes, they have their own thoughts. There is logic behind what they're thinking, what they're deciding for themselves. Maybe there is a little strictness, maybe there is not much of playfulness energy in the house. So somewhere maybe lack of hugs is there, where children hug their parents, they do pranks. That energy somewhere is missing. I could feel while I was doing this reading. I will see the channel message that I received for you. Let your child feel the warmth of your love through your actions, gestures, and hugs. This message came to me when I was meditating on the picture before I could pull out the cards. And this is somewhere that love, I told you that balance has to come. So you need to create that balance in your life. I hope you could connect to this reading and you could take back some guidance from this reading that can help you. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome group 3. So we will see what is the bond that you share with your children, your child, or if you don't have a child or children, but you have that connect with someone who is just like a child to you. What kind of bond you're sharing with them? What is the message or thoughts that your children have for you, but they're unable to convey or you are unable to understand? And then what guidance is coming your way to strengthen your bond? Then there is a channeled message which I received while meditating on this group. So we'll begin with your bonding. We have Wheel of Fortune, Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and we have Eight of Cups. So while doing your reading, I felt that many of you who are watching this reading are parents of a single child. I don't know why, but I feel that most of you have a single child here. Time has been playing a major role in your relationships. As time is moving ahead, your child is evolving as an individual, and somewhere you are unable to create a balance between your work and your time where you can spend that quality time with your child and understand the changes that the child is undergoing as the child is evolving. So maybe your child is growing into a youngster, ready becoming a teenager or ready to move out to college, university, and there are definitely changes in thought process, in how they look, what they wear, how their hair should be, how they conduct themselves, their habits, and somewhere you are unable to bring a balance in your work and your time that you get with your child. So somewhere there are clashes that are happening as a child is growing younger, and you are unable to understand it, and somewhere there is a clash of thoughts. There is miscommunication or lack of communication here, and at times there is an atmosphere of negativity which often disturbs both of you. So somewhere time has been playing a major factor as you are growing up as a parent and your child is growing and evolving as an individual. Now let us see what is the message that your child has for you. So we have the card of never ending story. We have Four of Wands. And we have the Tower card. While I was doing this reading, there was something that was consistently playing on my mind, that maybe you don't get enough time to, connect with Mother Nature. And I feel that going out for walks with your child is going to be beneficial. If you can take out that time, when you're going out for walk, we observe different things, and then gradually there are different topics that we touch upon, and that is also a way to understand the thoughts that our child is having right now, how he or she thinks about people or about certain topic. That's also a way of connecting with your child, and I feel that that is also going to help you to connect with your child on a better way. The first card, which says never ending story, it could be that you're listening something very frequently from your child or children, that this is all that you have to say all the time, or this is the excuse that you give us all the time. Something, a very common response or communication that you're listening from your child. Somewhere your children are telling you that it is not that we want to listen anymore. We want that let us also be a part of your struggles, your challenges. Let us become your strength and not your weakness. Let us also become your pillar of strength. We want a relationship, a house that has stability, a bond that has stability, that has love, that has trust, that has confidence in each other. So I feel in this group, many of your children are from, say 16 and above, maybe, because this kind of energy I can feel, where children also want to be a part of parents' journey. So here they want to be with you and to help you out. And somewhere there is a little playful energy also with that your children want, that they want you to surprise them time and again. Surprise them with a beautiful message you can send them, having a surprise party for them, or sending something towards them that can surprise them. So some kind of surprise element they want from you, but probably obviously they won't be able to tell you, or are hesitant in telling you about it. But somewhere they need that. They want to be a part of all your struggles and challenges, and they want you to treat them as your pillar of strength and not as their weakness here. What guidance is coming your way? Magician, 9 of Swords. From Lord Krishna we have the message of make the right choice and protection. So here the universe is guiding you to first gain that confidence within you, that yes, you have the capability, you have the skill, you have the focus of changing your reality. You can change what you want to with your wisdom, with the skills and talents that you have within you. You have the ability to bring a new beginning into your life, where you can change things, from where you can step out of this energy where you feel alone, where you feel anxious, where you feel restless, that what if I'm unable to protect my children, what if I'm unable to fulfill their needs. So somewhere you have that ability to come out of this fear, and you should tap into that energy. This is the message that your children also want to give you, that you don't have to face everything alone. Maybe you are a parent who's doing multitasking to fulfill their needs, and that is why you don't get enough time. But here your children want to become a part of your struggles, your challenges, so that they can help you out to come out of this challenging situation right now. So somewhere here Lord Krishna is also telling you, make the right choice. You don't have to please everybody. You just have to make your priorities clear, and then take the right decision and pick up the right choice for yourself. Here also Lord Krishna is assuring you that yes, protection is there. You are divinely protected. All you need to do is to have that confidence within you, that yes, your choices are going to protect your family, because you're going to make the right choice for yourself. So somewhere your fears, universe wants you to come out of them. There is no lack nothing is lacking in you as a parent that you are unable to fulfill. Circumstances can be different here for everyone, but yes, universe wants you to tap into your confidence, your energies, and feel that yes, I can do everything and I am not alone here. So this is something that the guidance is coming your way. Let us see the channeled message that is coming for you. Connecting with Mother Nature will help you strengthen your connect with your child. So here this message came to me before I pulled out the cards for you. So, and through the reading also I could feel it, and I did not get the word children here, I got the word child here. So that is why I also felt that many of you have a single child here. So I hope you could make a connect with this reading and somewhere it will help you. I wish you all the very best. Thank you so much for joining me.